Many schools in our area are going to rely on remote learning for at least part of the year because of coronavirus. That's a problem for large parts of our community that do not have access to reliable, high-speed internet. News 5 is trying to help families get ready to go back to school safely.
Yeah, Kevin Berry found out how one nonprofit and the Cleveland Metropolitan School District are trying to make sure communities have what they need.
These two, she said, have kids.
Up and down streets in the Huff neighborhood, these students
Is that something you would be interested in today?
are looking to make their community more connected.
Well, if you know anybody that has a student and they need internet connection, just tell them to call that number and we can get them set up.
Cleveland State sophomore Trayvon Melton knows what it's like to not have great internet.
At first, we had some really bad Wi-Fi, I'm not gonna lie to you.
So now he's walking through the neighborhood he grew up in, seeing if his neighbors could benefit from EmpowerCLE, an effort to bring high-speed, reliable internet to communities that don't have it.
We call it the Poverty Crescent.
Angela Bennett runs the nonprofit Digital C, which is spearheading EmpowerCLE. She says Cleveland is considered one of the cities with the worst internet access in the nation. That's especially true in places that have been historically cut out as the rest of the region thrived, like the Glenville, Huff, and Clark Fulton neighborhoods.
That's almost 50,000 households, not individuals, but households in Cleveland that are either or under connected to the internet.
So EmpowerCLE is using wireless technology to get internet into those communities for less than $20 a month.
If you can't afford it, then you don't have access.
But many people aren't even paying that much because Cleveland Metropolitan School District is covering the cost. CMSD CEO Eric Gordon knows many of his students live in those neighborhoods.
Not only did 40% of our families not have connectivity, 2/3 of our families didn't have a device other than a cell phone to connect with.
So far, about 115 CMSD households have been hooked up through Digital C, so students can get and do their assignments online from home. The district is also buying devices for those families to use, costing CMSD about $10 million.
So this is reallocating our priorities. This is spending here instead of spending somewhere else.
Gordon says it's the right call because almost overnight, students had to do their learning online, but also families had to go to the doctor, file for unemployment, and limit social interaction to a computer screen. He says when students have reliable service, they're just happier.
They felt more confident in their work. They felt more confident that they could complete their work. They enjoyed the experience more.
Trayvon says his connection is much better now than when he was growing up, but that might not be true for people who still live nearby.
It's very important because a lot of people don't have Wi-Fi in their homes, or if they do, it's really bad or slow.
In Cleveland, I'm Kevin Berry, News 5.